Hey guys, and welcome to this short journey for anytime stretch or anytime wind down, anytime release. This will be a very low to ground practice. We'll be mainly supported by our mat. You are welcome to use any props, so grab a brick, block, blanket, cushion, whatever you need to make yourself feel extra comfortable. This is suitable for those who have limited mobility or limited range of movement and would like something to be very supportive and quite soft and gentle, but there is also the opportunity to take it a little bit deeper, should that also be in your practice as well. 3 days, around 15 minutes per practice. Jump in and enjoy. Hey guys, and welcome to day 3. We'll begin this in a kneeling position, but if that isn't comfortable, please feel free to switch up your seat in any way. We'll drop the gaze and allow palms to be where they're comfortable. Sitting up nice and tall, give all of the space in the torso for the breath to be full. And maybe today's the day that you have a lot that you'd like to let go of before you begin your practice. So we'll take our 3 breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth, make them count when you're ready. And when you're ready, arrive at your natural pace once again. In and out through the nose, if possible. Let's get this show on the road with some circles back of the shoulders. Really exaggerate through the movement of the shoulder blades if we can. Feel them spread apart, lift up, draw together and drop down. Allow the blood to flow into this potentially stagnant space. Nice. Now, as we pause, bring palms together, interlace the fingers and push the palms out in front of you. Keep the hands about shoulders height. Next, inhale, reach palms up to the sky. And exhale, drop palms again to reach out in front. With your breath, rise. Mindful that the ribs stay drawing in slightly and reach forward. Beautiful, we'll go a couple more times, maybe 3 if you make it there. Feel your little fingers draw back. Nice. And I'll do one more for good luck. Feel the difference between these 2 positions. Nice. And as the hands next reach out, drop them down. Again, soft circle back and make our way into an all 4s position. Extra padding under the knees if you need to. Quick hair toss out the way. And from here, tuck the toes under. We'll push hips back to heels and shift our weight to one side. Moving forwards over palms, wrists, forearms, and then round to the other side and back again. Now, we're moving in circles. We'll go one way, we'll go the other way, but make these as funky, make the movement as organic as you want it to be. So if you feel led to go somewhere else, then please do listen to that. Yeah, so this is more like a freaky circle. And if you're a Thor fan, you'll get that reference. Nice, make sure you have gone both ways. Maybe you've thrown in a little cat-cow movement there. And then eventually make your way back to this neutral all 4s position. untucking the toes, tap tops of feet on your mat. Nice. And pausing, stepping left foot to the top of your mat. Take it out wide and hold it there in a lunge. Back knee might want some extra padding. We might take our hands onto our bricks or blocks. From here, start to straighten out the left leg, flexing toes up to the face and taking the hips no further than the knee. So we're really focusing on our belly dropping down towards this front thigh. Then keep the movement going. We'll rock it forward and rock it back. Hands down is a no-no today. We can bring hands to hips, but again, just mindful that we are getting that hinge and we're feeling the space in through the back of the leg. A bit more of a balancing act required if we take that option. Gorgeous stuff. Next time the leg lengthens, hold it there. Can our right fingertips stay on the ground as our left hand reaches up to the sky, rotate open and release the hand down. We'll go 2 more times. Same twist, open the heart and release. With the breath, inhale and exhale. Crawling the foot down once again. We'll turn the toes out this time to a diagonal posture, 10 o'clock position. Again, stay on the palms or your blocks. We arrive in our lizard pose, a bit more intense for the hips. So notice if we need to ease off. We can stay in stillness or option of moving the hips round in that circular motion. And if it doesn't feel like there's much movement to be had, then that's okay. Just take what you can here. Send it both directions. And as hips drop heavily toward front of the mat, we'll hold them there again. Now, as I said, this can be pretty intense, so we can stay as we are, or option of tucking back toes and lifting the knee. If we've been here before, maybe we lower to our forearms, but rather than kind of half on one side and collapsing a bit of pressure into one more than the other, try and balance it out. So lift the ground up to you as much as you need to keep that balance. So lots of different bus stops for you to explore today. And we'll hold it here for the next 5 or 6 breaths. So again, keep those long exhales. After your final breath, no rush. Everyone meet back where we started on the palms. And in order to reset, we'll slowly rock our hips back. Now be mindful of this. Then slide the left leg wide and drop the knee back in. All fours, have a wiggle. It might feel good to push into a child's pose and maybe stay low to ground here for your next couple breaths. Fab. When you're ready, lift back up. We'll step our right foot forward. Add props and height as needed. Lengthening the right leg, flex toes up to the face. Then bend in the knee, plant the foot and keep that movement going. Nice. Again, one side might feel really different, so we're being aware of that, looking how we can adapt rather than work against the ways of the body. And this next time the leg lengthens, we'll hold our horses, pause. Left hand stays down, right arm to the sky, find a twist. And release. 2 more times, can we go with the breath? Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. One last time. Find the space, open it up, and let it go. Drop your front foot, bend the knee again, and we'll turn our toes out to the diagonal, 2 o'clock into lizard pose. Either stay in stillness or find those circles. Send the opposite direction. Then find in stillness, heaviness in the hips, option of back toes tucking and knee lifting. And next option is lowering down both elbows. So we're either here on both elbows or we're here on both palms, but of course, find some support. If we don't have yoga blocks per se, then grab some blankets, grab some cushions from your sofa. There's so many things we can use around the house to support our practice. I've used books before. I've even used Tupperware containers. There is no limit to what you can use. We'll hold it here for the next 5 or so breaths. Close the eyes if you feel comfortable. And after that final breath, we'll lift ourselves up and together take a slow reset, rocking the hips back, wide berth with the right leg, and bring the knees in. You can sit to child's pose, have a wiggle in tabletop, take whatever you need. Some hip circles might feel nice here. Keep the movement super fluid. Nice. Now, however you get there, swing the legs around in front of you. And we'll continue some of that hip opening love, but lying down on the ground, finding more and more support as we go. So with the legs long, slow release to the mat. And as you arrive there, we'll take a stretch back of the arms, keep the legs long. Maybe have a yawn out. Lovely, and bend the knees in. Take them wide though this time, so we're really dropping our knees out towards the edges of our mat. From here, we'll transition into a happy baby pose. So hands come to backs of the legs or outer edges of the feet. Soles of the feet kick up high as our knees stay bent and wide. And a big thing in happy baby is mindful that our tailbone and lower back are staying grounded onto the earth. So if they're not, no worries. Just take your hands a little bit lower on the legs so that they can feel that support. And if it feels good, take that rock side to side, really snuggle your lower back into the mat. As we're closing down our practice, you might want to close down the eyes. Make this your last breath. Come into center. Drop the legs, drop the feet, hug them in nice and tight. And slide hands onto the kneecaps themselves. Now imagine you're stirring a pot of something in front of you. We'll circle the knees one way. They stay together. And we'll circle them the opposite way. Then come into center, no rush. Drop the feet down. Option of staying in that bent-legged position or extending them out fully. Choose where the arms are most rested. And we'll finish with one great big sigh. Come in through the nose, open the mouth and let it go. Feel free to stay here longer or bring in palms together. We are appreciative for each other, for ourselves. Thank you.